Okay. Oh, good morning. Alright. Got a few days off from work. Malik's going to a concert, a few days off. Okay, in this video, I'm going to show a couple of different things. Do some upgrades in the kitchen and so on, and some 3D printing. I'm going to show you some of that. After my morning coffee, I've got to get stuck into this grass. We've had like hot, cold, humid, muggy, everything you can think of, which has caused the grass to go berserk. Great for the garden, great for the grass. We don't like it, but I'll suffer for this thing to really grow and kick off. All right. Also, last night we had a blood moon. Blood, kumquatty colour, yeah, orangey, whatever. It was called a blood moon anyway. I didn't even know, I forgot, I knew it was happening, then I forgot. I was watching a movie called The Beastmaster. Then sister-in-law started texting us, said about the blood moon. I'm like, oh yeah, that's going on tonight. Then I was talking to my mum on the phone, texting co-workers a little bit last night about it. And so what I did is, I filmed it. I'm going to speed it up because it goes for a while. But this, I wanted to use the GoPro, which is what I'm using here. Problem is, bloody GoPro was like $700-800. The thing doesn't have zoom. So I had to go over to my old video camera. So anyway, this camera here. Now this is the camera that I used to use to make the videos like you're watching now. You know, it's good. It's not quite 4K. Yeah, it's 4K sort of. The GoPro is 4K. This is not. That's what I was spewing. I'd rather have used the GoPro, but no zoom. So I had to go over to this camera to use this so I could zoom right in on the moon as far as it would let me go. I actually had a camera older than this, and that did a 10,000 times zoom. I remember I used to be able to see like the face of the moon, like right up. But the picture quality on that would look crap. So that's why I stopped using that camera. But I had to use this one. Alright, so we'll go over to have a look at the blood moon. I'll speed up the video, show you some stuff we've done inside. But I've got to get cracking on this. It's about 7:30 or something or other. I've got to get cracking on this grass.
Forget it.
Okay, well, I'm going to film this shit. Alright. Tonight we're watching Beastmaster, and the eclipse is about to happen. Sorry, Beastmaster. Oh, this fucking thing doesn't have bloody zoom.
The eclipse doesn't fully start until 10 o'clock.
I need my video camera. Okay, so I moved over to my video camera. Oh shit. This is really, maybe I should have it on the bloody stabilizer thing. Screw this, I think I will. Okay, a lot more stable using...
You know the full eclipse isn't until 10 o'clock.
Doesn't matter, that's the start of it. Shit. Okay, it's about as close as I can get. I don't know how in focus this is. Here in the background I've got the movie The Beastmaster running. I just got that on 4K, so... it's happening! Okay, it's slowly happening. We've got the Beastmaster soundtrack going in the background.
Why are you still holding it? It's on a tripod.
I'm holding it because it won't steady. Well, we're still on our way. Waiting for everything to go red. This is me talking on the camera, so Ange and Mum, when you watch this video back, this is me talking to yous. With the cat in the background. Oh, she's nearly there.
Time. 10:03 is the full eclipse.
10:03 is the full eclipse. Alright, no, about 10 to 10. Okay, so I'm going to show you the renovations. Renovations again, this is probably the third or fourth time I've renovated this kitchen and done renovations in the house. Before I show you this with what we put in, I filmed this as the guys rocked up. Oh, hey guys. Okay, it starts today if the guy rocks up. It's early, so let's hope he gets here at 8 o'clock when he's supposed to. Okay, we're redoing the kitchen yet again. We're talking about cutting it really, really close. In 3 days, we're going away. So half this will get done now, and I guess the rest will get done when we get back. But we'll have a look. Hang on a sec. Okay, so at the moment, what's happening is we're getting new benches across here, and up here there used to be a coffee maker, machine, all that sort of stuff. Instead there's going to be, lights on. Instead there's going to be cupboards across there, benching across here. Not that you can see at the moment. Yeah, the whole thing is because there's not enough bench space. We were going to have this whole wall completely blown out. That was also going to blow out the bank. So instead, yeah, more cupboards here and that. We're getting a new sink. This is the old sink. Now, what I'm looking forward to is getting this new sink. It's out there in the shed. I haven't even seen it, but I've seen it online, and it's got this sink has lights, buttons. What sink has lights and buttons? But this one does. So I'm hanging for that. I might have to wait till we get back from our holiday to see what the hell that's going to do. Out in the shed, also this here got a new cooktop. So anyway, I might do a bit of filming. I'll try to sneak some through when the guy gets here with whatever he's doing. I have no idea how much is going to get done today. But as I said, this is the only day until we get back. Oh, my watering system out there just went off. I don't know if you can see it, but 7 in the morning, it's time for the water to go off. Alright, well, I guess we'll see what we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is the guy rocking up now with all my stuff. I'm gonna have to get the dog out. This is on the security camera, of course. This guy should realise you should be able to back in. But I'm gonna have to go and take care of this, see what the go is, and get the dog outside. Okay, so we did back up and starting with the demolition and construction now.
Before.
Okay, so that was sort of how it all started when the guys rocked up to do it. The funny thing was when we were away at Phillip Island, the videos on my channel, when we come back, we're about 15 minutes away from home. We got a phone call saying that the bench guys were here. I'm like, we haven't been home in a week and the bench guys are there. So the minute we got home, had to let them in. It didn't stop. It just crazy. And yeah, last night the whole blood moon, pretty cool to watch. It looked better in person than on video. But anyway, I'll bring it in here and I'll show you what we've done. If you looked at earlier videos of mine, you see how the kitchen used to look. I mean, it was never bad, but we just wanted more bench space. So let's have a look. We'll start over here. Now, all this here, none of this was here. This is all new. I'll show you something that's pretty cool because it's a smart home. I'm going to tap the bench here and I'm going to get these under bench lights on. So I'll just tap it and that gives us light. Same thing happens over here, but I'll show you that in a minute. Okay. Anyway, I had to put one of these up just to put keys and stuff so you don't lose keys. These are just dispensers to having coffee, a couple of bottles of wine, and that's a Royal Dalton, I think that's what it is, plate behind there. Wine glass holders, got some wine here. This stuff's pretty old. It's, what are we, like 2008? Okay, cheese board. Have you ever heard of a butter bell? I'll show you what a butter bell is. You know when you get butter and it's always really hard, you try to spread it on bread or toast, it tears it apart. Oh, this is really cool. Butter bell. What happens here? You have water in the bottom, you put your butter in the bell, put her in, and it just stays smooth and spreadable. Smooth and spreadable? Anyway. Okay, so biscuit jar. The Google thing. Yeah, not you, I wasn't talking to you. Anyway, teas, you've got chocolate and hot chocolate, some little bits of coffee, or, you know, your tea, coffee, sugar thing. hot water dispenser. Now what we also did in here in the new power points, every single one of these have got a charger for your phone. Plug her in and away you go. So if you look there, it's got, where are we? So in it, there's 2 chargers in there, and then there's USB, USB, C, A, B, whatever in there. Same on the other side, got those as well. So let's move over. Wait till you see this sink. But I'll do the same thing. I'll hit the bench and the lights will come on. So the sensor somewhere, there we go. And she lights up. Now start over here. All these benches here, they're all stone. We had the, you know, the cheaper stuff used to be here. We decided, no, we want to go everything. It's all stone. New cooktop. I really like this cooktop. There's just different cooking cooking oils, just depending on what's getting made. This, we replaced all of this, and when we went to the tile place, looking at all the different types of tiles and all that, we saw this and we thought, Jesus, that looks bloody expensive, because that's all stone as well. And it turned out it wasn't as expensive as we thought. I'm like, okay, we got it just to do the back over there, and when that was done, it was like, oh, we want this done as well. So this was done. Also, because it's all new countertops, but these, they're coasters, they're stone as well. So if you got a drink, put your drink on that. Okay, well, this sink is friggin' cool. It has buttons and lights. All right, let's go have a look over what the sink does. This is just a water dispenser. Underneath down there, it's all hooked up to a filtering system, so all the water, it's all filtered. Then what I do here, turn this tells you how hot or cold you want the water. Do that, and I'll turn this on. So this one is like a waterfall, so when you're doing, you know, veggies and all that sort of thing, turn that on. See, everything got lit up. You got the timer there, that tells you how long it's been running for and how hot the water is. That temperature will start going up in a minute. And as you can see, the temperature is increasing. Would you believe this whole thing is not hooked up to power? This isn't hooked up to power or batteries. This is all powered by water. It's all powered by running water. And then you've got your usual thingy there. You've got different that, and this will make a big spray. So if you need to really hit it hard on a cup, glass, whatever, got that there. Then this next button I'll leave for now, and we'll come back to that. And this one just runs, oh, this is dishwashing dispenser, so just push that and then get it all over the place. That's real smart. Okay, and we've got this one. I don't know what it's for, but it just runs like that. Okay, this here. Now, had to 3D print a cover over this, because when you hit this trigger, this is a glass washer. This has got so much power, it hits the roof. I've got to repaint the roof. It's hit the roof 3 times already. I'll show you here with the glass. Now, I smashed one of these glasses. I'll put a glass in there and show you. Idiot me, I took my hand off it, hit the trigger, and it blew that hard. It blew it off and smashed the glass. But I'll just hold it and hit the switch here. There we go. And it'll give the glass, you know, a quick rinse. But there had to be a cover. We 3D printed a cover to put on it, so if you accidentally hit it, it won't hit the roof. Moving on, all there is over here is just one of those, you know, whatever it's called, I forget what it is, where you, it's got the canister in it. You know what it is, I don't remember the name of it. And these just different types of cooking oils. Okay, so that's my, well, updated new kitchen. I suppose it's very advanced, but cool, like with that stuff, the sink, buttons and lights, I'll take anything that's got buttons and lights. Alright, we'll move on to the bedroom. The bedroom got expanded. I did show a little bit in a prior video of them smashing the walls out and hitting it with tools and all that. I'll show you what we done. Okay, well, welcome to my bedroom. Yeah, this went through a major overhaul in here. There used to be another bedroom there. There is no longer a bedroom there. It's actually now my walk-in closet. So we'll have a look around, show you what's being done in here. Okay, behind the bed for a startup. Oops, where are we? Behind the bed, this wall paneling was put up with a mirror and two side lights. I don't know, just looks modern, looks cool. Love the look of it. On the ground, it went from hardwood floors to floating floorboards. So got all that done, just to make it more durable, that's all, and more modern. Over here's where the TV, air purifier, sound bar is. Do we notice anything wrong over here? Something's still got to be fixed. We moved the TV over, but haven't moved the sound bar yet. The sound bar does not line up with the TV, so that's got to be taken off and moved over just to be lined up. Now let's go to where the construction, deconstruction, whatever happened, and we made this room a lot bigger. Okay, well, this in here, I just walked in, so the lights turned on, there's sensors in there. This used to be where the cupboards were for your clothes and all that. So you had a section here for in there, and there was a section here for this bedroom. Well, this is no longer a bedroom, this is now a walk-in closet and a sitting area. Two side lights got put in, two Philips Hue lights got put in up the top there, and a Philips Hue light over there. Let's have a look. Okay, so we'll make our way in, which used to not be able to do. So that's where all the clothes hang up. So if you keep it neat and tidy, at least it, you know, looks good and not a mess. Just, you know, aftershaves there. That's my favorite shirts and pants there. More aftershave there. Okay, in this section, this is where I was going to show this in the kitchen. I've got to go back and show you the 3D printer. Have a 3D printer, you know what you're doing, which I don't, but if you know what you're doing, it's amazing what you can do with a 3D printer. There are hats up here, but I'll show you this. Take that down. There are little hooks up there. These here were 3D printed, and all the hats and all that get hung on those. Didn't take much to 3D print. Same with this here, the 3D belt holder. I'm wearing one at the moment. I have 3 belts, but all you do, because these little clips here, this was designed to go into those clips there, but you want a belt, just take her out. Obviously also hanging up in there as well, just a nice smelly thing, scarves, ties. I know that's just pretty, and it's a, you know, a hand thing, not sanitizer, just moisturizer, hand moisturizer thing. Down here there's a candle, little flower thing set up, whatever, but this is really cool. I'm glad we got this. You pull the drawer out, and that's where sort of jewelry, glasses, and all that sort of thing is, rings. These things I wear to, you know, when I'm going to concerts, wear them on my pants. And it's all slow closing. All the just drawers of stuff. I don't even know what we're gonna. This is stuff we're gonna work out what we're gonna do with it all yet. Right, over there is just where one like normal everyday shirts. But my favourite shirts that I like, I've got them sitting up there. Same with the pants, everyday pants and jumpers and hanging up. The ones that I like and wear to concerts, you just slide this out, and I've got like my favourite pants in there. And underneath down here, you pull this out, and that's where your shoes are. So I've got me shoes down in there. What else we got? If we look deep in here, there's a Google speaker, because sometimes, believe it or not, this whole wardrobe will talk to you. It's not properly set up yet, but it's these things up here. They got different bedding in it. And if you hold your phone up to it, there's actually a little, if you look there, there's a little tab. Your phone reads that, and then the Google speaker will tell you what's in each one of those. It's not perfect yet, It still needs a little bit of tweaking. Okay, and here there's just put a seat here with a little table, got a book, and look out the window there. Fixed everything up out there, got all flowers and all that sort of stuff, so it's nice to sit here if you want to have a read, and you got a nice view just out the window. Okay, on the side here also put in smart switches for the lights. Now they got to stay permanently on. Okay, so yeah, now if you start screwing around with those switches there, it kind of screws up all this. Because this house is automated, the way these lights work, especially in the morning and at night. When I get out of bed, the bedroom greets me, the blinds open up, and I get a certain lighting depending on the time of morning. Same at night, this changes to like a night look, so more on the bluish side, and in the morning it's, you know, goes sort of like sunnish. But not real bright, not real bright. I think I can turn them on. I'll have the other control panel here, so if I do that, yeah. Look how bright that is. It's because it's really dark outside. I should be able to turn them down. Nah. But yeah, depending on the time of day, that's when they change. You can have starlight, sunset, you can change it to all sorts of different, you know, colors. All right, now let's get on to the whole 3D printing side of things. Okay, let's have a look at this. This is just a holder for the, you know, the Google thing for the TV. And this is actually powered up. So this is for your earbuds, your phone, and watch. So when you go to bed, this was all 3D printed. This charges everything while you're asleep. So that's pretty awesome. Got one over here. This is a remote. This is a remote for the bed. I'll show you what the bed does. Okay, now if I jump into bed and turn the TV on, the bedroom will ask me, do I want it to set it to TV mode, and the headpiece or leg piece, whatever it's set, will open up. I will lift up, sorry. But if I use the remote, just get rid of this. So the headpiece, the head comes up, as you can see, and same with the feet. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. So you can elevate your feet. You can actually have this set to 0 gravity, which feels weird. And it also has a button for massage, if you can hear it. Can you hear and feel that? Well, you can't feel it, of course. So it's got all that too for a massage. But on the 3D printing side of things, we'll go back in the kitchen. I'll show you stuff that was 3D printed that works incredibly. It's amazing what you can do with these printers. Okay, well there's a 3D printer there. And this thing has, I can't remember how to bloody open it. Anyway, it's got all different colors and all that, so the printer will change to whatever, if you want to change the color while you're doing the printing. This is obviously the bird room. Hello birds. Okay, back in here then. Normally that 3D printer, I'm amazed it's not going now. It is always going. But I'll show you things that were done with it that were useful here in the kitchen. So over here by the sink, open up the door. These are all 3D printed. So it's for the dishwasher, washing, that for, you know, cleaning the benches. Same on this side, we've got a rag there and all the scrub mummy stuff. And this is a holder that holds all the pots, pans. The handle broke off. This thing actually, it does. Hang on, I need the handle. It slides out. Yeah. Nah, I broke the handle. I really need to have a stronger handle on there. So that's something that's still got to be done. Now in here where all the your plates and all that are. Now these are on. These slide out. So you can easily get to them. Same on this side for your bowls. All slides out. And we've got a big thing of flour, and that slides out as well. This was all 3D printed. Okay, well this was kind of a bit of a mixed video of a few things. This thing's just been going on in the house in the last, I don't know, couple of months, and the whole blood moon thing last night. Alright, I think that's about it. And Going to a concert Friday night, going to TX2, so I'll probably do some filming there if I can. Hopefully I get to, you know, meet the guy. But apart from that, that's it. Enjoy yourselves, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.